the night that they chose to do that turned out to be one of the most horrible winter storms there ever was. And there was a bunch of guys from Marlborough, Massachusetts, that were their boatmen that navigated these huge ice flows that were coming down the river, and they're trying to get across the river. Tanks, or not tanks, but cannon and horses, and 8,000 men from three different locations up and down the river. And the whole process of crossing the river in that horrible storm, they had, and I would actually earlier in the spring of 2021, I was there at the crossing, and you can look across it. It looks only, I don't know, maybe 300 yards, maybe 250.
It's not an easy crossing, anyways.
It's not an easy crossing, but it doesn't look hugely far. It doesn't, maybe 2-3 football fields at tops. It doesn't look hugely far, but when it's frozen and the ice is coming down, and these guys are going around scrounging boats up and down the coast from other people, it ultimately took about 12 hours for about 2,500 of the troops to get across. The rest of them didn't make it across. They got stopped, or the ice was too big, or whatever. So only about 2,500 made it across, and it took them on about 12 hours, and then it was about another 3 or 4 hours to get to Trenton. But as it turns out, that turned out to be a little lucky, because the Hessians had been celebrating on Christmas Eve.
Yes, they were stinking drunk.
That's exactly right. Including Colonel Rao. So they went in and they routed the Hessians quickly, and took somewhere in the neighborhood of 900 prisoners. And one of the casualties was, in fact, the colonel. The colonel did die.